big it is on the 4. Alright, stream. But let me go ahead and talk about this thing because the only game that's really big I think on my stuff right now is Genshin Impact. Which by the way, Mark, which by the way, that reminds me. I was playing Spiral Abyss for a while in this one. I feel like the people who cooked up this one, whether it was one person, 10 people, or 50 people, every single person that handed Spiral Abyss needs to be lined up for the firing squad. It makes literally no sense why this version of Spiral Abyss exists in Genshin Impact. I apologize because we were talking about the first Ascendant, but I need to get this off my chest for like another like 15-20 seconds because there's no way they should literally have an electro like what's that, the electro like mage or whatever, and then after you beat him is the electro seahorse, and that's in phase 2 because and before that you have to fight freaking who you had to fight 3 of those like Sumeru guys, and then you have to fight the big Sumeru when the one that like can one shot you by like one like burst of fire. And it's like, why are they gonna and on top of that these guys are tanks, and the thing is like it only gets worse because the buffs they give you for this one are pretty much for Skirk. But guess what? You can't do the enemy. But guess you can't do the boss enemies. You can't freeze them. So basically the first half it just says, when your energy is at 0, then you get 75% more damage, which is a Skirk thing. The other one is on the second part is like normal attacks for cryo characters are boosted by like a certain percent. They're trying to also do this for Skirk to try to make it viable for both. But it's like if you skipped out on certain characters like Seat Lolly, if you skipped out on characters like Arlecchino, whatever, like you are screwed this time around. But yeah, if I say like. Yeah, I say like a lot of like and then the boss that I haven't gotten to yet because I'm trying to work from start to finish, is in chamber 3. There is a boss where you have to repeatedly hit this guy with cryo, so his little thing doesn't keep spinning and one shot you. So you have to bring a cryo character for, otherwise you screw yourself over. Like again, it's. She would have, but I have to literally beat. But I have look. Skirk is new, and I don't have nearly as much stuff for her. Like she's like I managed to get some of her talents, so she's actually But it's just like I don't know who this particular Spiral Abyss was made for people who just hate like like it don't make no sense, this Spiral Abyss. And the thing is, there are people on YouTube who have done it. But the thing is, but it's just like, now some people they use are, I guess, odd. And in my personal opinion, I saw Chanyun in there, but it's like, I guess he's like, alright. Yeah, we're lucky if that dog shows up and gets it. Oh, This is like. What's up? I'm assuming Weatherman was, yeah. Like. No, I know. Oh no, like, I know that. Again, I know. Like, I know I'm gonna enjoy it. It's just like. I'm assuming Chi-Chi showed up. That's probably why. Eula is not. Look. Sounds like Xenoverse.
Welcome, friend.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Tons of previously pre-orders back in the shop. Don't miss this chance. I feel it. I feel like this particular. No, but it's no, it's like here's the thing. This is probably, I think, this is the most annoying one in a while. The other ones were manageable. This one is like you have to choose specific characters because otherwise you're gonna screw yourself over. Because and the thing is like this one got so irritated that I literally am right now currently I had to pick Yelan, but I had to switch her build from the health to the recharge version, which is something I don't normally do. I've only done that one time, and that was when I was fighting Raiden Shogun like a single run. It's the only time I've ever done it. Now I gotta do it again for this particular thing because it doesn't make no dang sense. I'm experimenting with characters I don't even use as part of the best line. I'm over here trying to experiment with Charlotte. That's how. No, I have played Charlotte, but look, I have played Charlotte, but her talent's a 446. It's a pre-made team. I'm not looking at the. Look, I'm over here just right. I'm over here burgers right now. I'm not even gonna be Raider. I see literally 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, but no. But the thing is, it's like I'm trying to wait. Hold on. But again, they have you fighting enemies that, like, I'm trying to think. So here's how it don't make sense. Even when I'm looking at the first part, thinking of it right now, because again, like, I'm on breakers right now, but I'm thinking about Genshin Impact. Like the first part says something like oh, you know, when Angels at 0, you get like a boost in damage. That's a skirt. Here's the thing: the first boss and the first enemies you fight in Chamber 1 are ice enemies. It's literally like the Ice Citizen Mage, and then you fight the ice boss in that land. You know who else you shoot? You fight in freaking Chamber 2. Yeah, like the crowd system made, like the one that had to. It's precisely my point. And now I'm gonna go to chamber. Yeah, but here's the thing. There's only like 2 bosses that you can fight and freeze them, and he ain't here. Yeah, if the one you use, it should not have been that boss.
As well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power key.
No, it's just like no. I mean, that's throughout Chamber like 1. It's like nothing but ice enemies. And then here comes.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Yep. By the way, what's up Saturday? But yeah, it's like here's Chamber 2 because again I forget Chamber 3 because I haven't done anything with it just yet. I actually forgot what it was last time I look at the stream again. But Chamber 2 is you fight like these 3 like Natlan animals. Then you fight one of the Natlan bosses. Here's that one's problem. You need pyro in order to like pretty much like here's like that ball sets like 3 like little like dendro balls or whatever they was to set on fire so it can be knocked back at him so they can lose health. You can't do that with any other element but pyro. And guess what element that she does not resonate with? Pyro. She literally froze it base. Here, look, I don't know why they did. Yeah, so I can do a frozen. And the thing is, that doesn't work with. Yeah, because the thing, she is insanely powerful. I will give her that. But I don't want to be locked behind frozen when I'm doing stuff, especially when I'm fighting like bigger boss enemies. Because it doesn't make any sense. Because there's only, like I said, there's only like 2 bosses in that game that can get frozen. There is the there's that new Liyue place, I forget what it's called. There's that one freaking prancing around like a freaking moron like that enemy. But yeah, you can freeze him. And then there was one other there's one other boss, but I forget who it is.
You know what to do with that key.
Because there's not many bosses you have to actually freeze to beat them. This game has been getting very like specific when it comes to elements.
I wish I could freeze my dick. Let me stop.
If they get frozen for like a second, that'd be cool. At least you'd be able to benefit from that. At least it's like.
So do y'all think I could freeze my? You know, and let me stop playing.
What did he say? What did? What did? No. What did he say? I know his voice ain't share. What did he say?
Thanks.
He's talking about freaking freezing. What now?
No, I didn't.
No, I did. Oh, I'm a liar now. Huh?
That's a new power key. Place it now.
You know what he's talking about, Demon. You know what he's talking about. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing you're free. Again, because here's the thing. Like I'm already annoyed from freaking Genshin Impact Battle of the Abyss, and then you're here talking about some sus stuff or whatever. I'm not trying to hear that right now. You know what it's like, even like for a game to advertise Skirk, who heavily relies on Frozen, but then they have you fighting boss enemies that you can't freeze. It's irritating. And then, nice enemies. Yeah, good one, Ma. Yeah, I fight nice enemies. Yeah, they just let me beat them. Yeah. I freaking wish. Oh, ice. Oh, yeah, ice enemies. Yeah, ice enemies. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They have me fighting ice enemies in the freaking thing. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if I was doing something to add to Magu Kenki again. I would not have been shocked at all because he shows up every 2 Spiral Abysses because he has to have this particular attendance reward. Just like the perpetual mechanical array, which by the way is in this one, but he got clapped, which is why I don't even freaking bother with him. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing, he would be more of a threat if I didn't have freaking Eula on the squad. Freaking constantly bullying her. Back off, Nappa. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, freaking nice try, Nappa. That's why.
The super time machine is ready. Head there now.
Change!
The challenge. Sounds like Spell the Abyss again. All over again, if I'm gonna be honest.
Change!
Like again, I'm gonna have to look back at the stream and wait a minute at the fight. Oh, that's the oh yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, that's the other boss. I like it just clicked. So for Chamber 3, there's an enemy you fight. There's the little like fontaine, like little the little wheels that kind of like drive around. Then you fight the 2 dancing automation bosses, which by the way like I said before, shields themselves in ice. So Skirk is relatively useless in Chamber 1. Well actually on floor.
I owe you.
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
You know what? I'm gonna just walk. You know what? I'm gonna just walk forward. I know this boss isn't that boss. I know this guy isn't gonna do much of anything. Like he's fighting a pre-made team, so I understand his frustration in a way. But then again, I do hate Vegeta, so I'm not. See, matches like that are precisely why I'm not doing a Raider match right now. And I'm priority 5 right now. But that's going to annoy the heck out of me if I decide to actually do that. I'm going to think to myself, like look at this, like, it's literally, hold on. Yeah, like, even looking at the order, like from the very left and right is Broly. Then next to those are Broly. Then after that is Vegito. And then in the very center is Kid Trunks. Literally positioned in a way where it literally shows them all having like the same 3 characters. Raid boss. I'm not talking about the raid boss. I was talking about breakers and the transfers. I'm about raid boss. The only one I can think of right now is freaking Xenoverse, and that one's Light Raid Topo. And believe me when I say that I'm gonna pick whoever the heck, and he's gonna get chokeslammed through a table. He ain't gonna do a dang thing, demon. What is Light Raid Topo gonna do? What can the regular Topo do? I've been whooping him since he came out. He ain't gonna do a thing. People took his skills and moved on from him. They took his little like gut punch into the kick or whatever. They kept that one, especially male freaking Earthlings. You know, they live in breathe destructive fracture. Then we have his Akai move, only used for brain dead Saiyans when to jump people, pre-patch at least. Post-patch they ain't doing that because they know it's not gonna work. No wait. Okay, so the stream decided to pretty much it didn't end, although I'm getting a feeling that it might very soon. It just kind of had a little wheel because of a random like small net error, which I guess is a good thing I finished with the match when I did. Otherwise, probably well lost rank. Internet connection, blah blah blah. I don't care about that. Just want to get some matches in. because what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get some of these drawing done. So I'm a little behind. You know, right now, Breakers is right now in a weird spot, whereas I'm literally waiting for the full version of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra to come out, because that game's free and gonna be less of a headache. Don't worry, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Again, with most now with some free-to-play games, it's like you can pretty much just as long as you're playing like regularly and grinding, you can actually get the majority of the stuff in the game. So I'm assuming that game is like that. I would say this game Breaker's like that, but there's no pity system, and you pay a particular price for the game, unless of course you waited from like a year and a half ago, I believe it was, when the game was free. Which, by the way, looking at this particular game and looking up at the freaking billboard here, because I was looking down most of the time, I literally see shop lineup updated. Tons of previously appearing items are back in the shop because for some reason they can't be bothered to make new clothes. It's been like that for how many seasons now? They just said, "Oh, we're not going to make any new ones. We're going to bring back the existing ones from the past, rather than just keep everything all in the, like at once." It'd be better if they did that, but no. These two are very much... Why on... Okay, you know what? Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's some other idiot out there that actually has done it, but who would buy a turtle symbol badge for 150 TP tokens? That is pretty much like a third of the amount of a raider for a badge you can't even measure. Like for a badge that's barely noticeable. When you are the raider chasing down people, they're not looking to see what badge you have on you. Didn't I buy these before? I could have swore I bought some of these. Let's see here. Again, I refuse to believe that this is the best developers can do right now on a low budget. The people from the Goku Glaive Squad will buy a total 100. Of course they would. Those are the type of people that wish that 3 more versions of Goku are in Xenoverse, and all 3 of them have some customization key. Somebody probably out there right now thinking that freaking Daima Goku, like there's probably somebody right now that thinks to themselves that they want a either festival or custom key version of like the Daima Goku. But no, I refuse to believe that this game was on a low budget. I'm pretty sure they I know for a fact it didn't take them too much time or effort to actually make something like this. It's a concept that already exists, but they put Dragon Ball characters over it with the models looking slightly better than that of Xenoverse 2's. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see how the Ginyu Force does. Like,
The Ginyu Force
I may be a bit out of shape, but I'll still teach you a lesson.
Talking about freaking
I,
he who shall not
Captain
be
Ginyu,
named.
will
Well,
demonstrate the thrill of...
like he. There's something I need to see real quick. Hold on.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies.
Hold on, because there's something that somebody sent just now on some other link. It's not on Discord or anything. It says delete one entirely for life. So tacos, wings, bread, pasta, and burgers. It's like if you delete bread, what do we eat a burger with? Let's see here.
My savior.
Let's see here, people. See here, people are crying because Charlotte is a quote-unquote mediocre DLC for Sparking Zero. It doesn't fix anything, but. So, actually, for this game, Sparking Zero, I know that Shot's going to be there, of course. Are they actually going to patch anything in the game? Like, are they actually going to like change something in the game? It's not going to be a breakers deal, whereas they say a bunch of stuff and then all of a sudden they break more things, such as camera angles, which by the way I was thinking about. And then we have games like Xenoverse, whereas they've added the Diamond DLC and literally didn't patch anything.
Great. You know what to do with that key. Hey, great.
And if they did patch something, there's something that I have no clue what it is. It will like further clarification at the event that you did something like that. Let's fight. Look, you want to fight him? That's fine. I'm not going to travel 400 meters just so I can fight Gordo, just so I can get killed by Raccoon. I've been through this song and dance multiple times. Okay, so Gordo's dead. That's actually good to see. Who? You said what? Hmm.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. That's a new power key. Place it now.
You're nothing but a bunch of lousy pushovers.
What is Raccoon talking about? Somebody nothing but a lot. He said nothing but a bunch of lousy pushovers. Like, didn't you die? Like you picked a raider that has extra lives because you know for a fact if you actually picked a character with like one fixed health bar, you'd be freaking screwed.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Like the only I think scripted raider that I played for a little bit was like the Gammas. But I already told you my stance on them.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
So you're gonna have an Ajax build with just shields.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what
Yeah, if you go black as well, but it's like with him it's just Zamasu. And Zamasu can't take a punch.
The escape time machine's ready to launch. Ignore the power keys. Get out of there. There's a beacon where the blue light is. Do you see it? Head that way fast.
I'm only setting this power key for the points.
I've set the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. This is bad. Somebody
Don't you leave. God damn, he left.
if you're going to help them. The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again.
I'm not going to be able to beat him.
I've set the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Okay. Now, before I even start the next one, I want to see the other stuff that was in the shop that I didn't buy, or did buy, but for some reason the game doesn't register it, because I feel like I bought this stuff before. Like, I feel like if I actually go back a couple, I feel like if I go back a couple of streams and I'm buying emotes, I guarantee I probably bought one of these at least twice already, because I remember buying stuff like this. And the only reason why, and again, the only reason why I'm buying this one now is because, well, for one, it's for Zenny, and two, it's like, no, in fact, not the only reason. It's like, oh yeah, that's the other thing. It's because there's nothing to, there's nothing else to really buy aside from this in this particular season.
Make some room, you're blocking the view. It's fortunate I trained so hard, or I might actually be scared. Go on then, simpletons first.
Here's the thing, I love these lines from Frieza, but I refuse to play Golden Frieza. Because I would have to, because again, I would have to play to do all over again, grinding against people who are already like max rank with their characters. Because a lot of Frieza's lines can be used for like every situation. You can use that line for feeders. You can use that line for like people who are just level 1 trying to do something like stupid or something. We got the one guy who was giving a Dragon Ball to Frieza, that guy. I would have hoped, I would have hopped on if I knew you was playing. I'm grinding on Kakarot right now. Okay, but again, I'm just playing this because I will be playing Genshin Impact, but I played Spiral Abyss. I talked about it earlier and said this is literally, without a shadow of a doubt, the worst version of Spiral Abyss. And I know that because I'm choosing the strongest characters that are Arlecchino, choosing Malika, Fiorina, and for some reason, I can't beat the thing in time. Because somebody out there thought that people with long animations, when they start up, along with having a high health pool and shields, that get their shields back at a relatively quick pace, they should be dealt with by 2 separate groups in 3 minutes. Like, that's not going to happen. And of course, there's probably somebody out there that says, "Oh, but you know, Spawn the Abyss, this one's really easy," and you see them with like a C6 Maoika or something. Yeah, if we can C6 Furina, yeah, if we can Nebulette, yeah, if we can Nebulette, we can Furina, Maoika, Arlecchino, not Cyno. That man has been brought up in like 8 years. I mean, maybe Yoimiya. I haven't seen her C6 like that. But you get the gist. People who wail and max out their characters are the people that stand a chance in this thing. Because if you're like me and you don't try to spend as much money playing that game to have as much fun as possible, yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Which, by the way, I believe I actually do have another event out in Genshin, so I'm gonna do that. While simultaneously also waiting for the 1st of August, because that'll be when everything resets and I can do another 10 summon. Because my goal is to get Skirk's weapon. Because right now she's walking around with Hayato's weapon right now. Hayato got that old weapon back. He feels some sort of way about it because the one time I actually gave him back his own weapon that he had in his own banner, it had to be put on to the newest cryo character. Okay, so you're streaming tomorrow. Again, I have like I don't. It's like, unless it's like pre-recorded, I don't normally like plan in advance when it comes to like streams. The only time I really do is when I say I'm gonna do such and such on Genshin because all the content will come out that day. That's really the only time I really stream stuff like that. If it's anything else like Breakers or any other Dragon Ball related title, I just do it whenever. Like this game, as you already noticed, we did hear about. Like, I just did this one whenever. But this is because I'm trying to get drawings done. Because tomorrow is going to be the first official day of summer, while simultaneously getting some matches in this thing. I was, if you probably heard me already, going to be the raider in this thing, until I came across one team where they were literally all Z ranks, and the other team that had 2 Z ranks. They didn't really do anything in the second fight, but if I do pick Baby, it's going to be an annoying fight. I know that much for sure, because I'm picking a person who's gotten no buff since he came out. If he did get buffed or shadow buffed, I would like to know. But from what I understand, literally every other person has some sort of buff. We can sell the Kamehameha. Then we got Frieza. You know, like Zarbon Dodoria got armored. Because both of us can teleport to Boo. I would say the Gammas. The only thing they got, I think, was what Magenta being closer to the pod when you get like a higher level 4. So because other than that, he still blows in this game, in my personal opinion. See here, the Q's better on your end. They got rid of Coastlock. Did they actually get rid of Coastlock? I would have known about it if they did. I doubt they did. They're just gonna just up and like under the radar instead of gonna get rid of Coastlock. They would have at least made an announcement on Twitter if they did that. And the only thing I've been hearing on Twitter is Charlotte and then one Gekishin Squadron game. I heard nothing about this game. I'm probably like one of like the 200 people that still play this game right now. And 199 of them don't stream this game. So I'm the only one. I don't know why they even did that. Again, I don't know why either. Trying to make a game crossplay. It's still stupid. All they gotta do is literally have the option of where you can choose whether you want it to be all regions or the same region. Every other game does that. Yeah, so they be sneaky about it. I say, like, the thing is, like, this has been a concept for ages now. People can literally just choose the same region or a different region. I'm about to say, like, even when you play, yes, because I like to talk about this game, even like Soul Calibur 5 back in 2012 or 13, like you can choose the same region or different region when it comes to finding opponents. You can go to different servers that that have like a max of like 100 people just sitting there in a little lobby and everything. You guys can pretty much talk amongst yourselves and pretty much play different games and whatnot. Like that's like they've been doing it since the PlayStation 3. This game forces ranked and then all of a sudden put Coast Lock in there, so you have to fight the same people in ranked over and over again. So some people might be unfortunate to keep fighting the same freaking sweat hogs, whatever, that are so much dying to show off their black and gold Z shirt or their orange gold Frieza shirt, which is going to come. You know that. And then they're probably going to do the same thing for Cell. You might see a Cell shirt. Because they like to rework stuff and not actually fix the game or put in any other maps or new raiders. Even at the event that did add a new raider, it'd be somebody that nobody asked for. It might be like Ribrianne or something. And a little love, or her and a little love squad, I guess. See, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when they do decide to add somebody. I know some people already have their own speculations. I had mine before, and then, you know, that's when they decided to put the Gammas in there, and they came out and ran away from everybody. The Golden Frieza popped up and amused nobody. Again, like, the only thing that I like about Golden Frieza in this game are the new quotes he has, which could have been added to regular Frieza. Not to mention those same pre-made survivors troll spinning like that Raider player is trash or something. And I don't know why. The Raider, like, here's the thing, not every Raider is gonna like know every location of every civilian. They don't know where every power key is located without the use of a radar, or every Dragon Ball. Some people actually do have lives and everything, and actually do live them, like, while other people is just like, they just need to feel some sort of validation by troll spinning and breakers in games like Xenoverse, which, by the way, like I said at the last of my stream, whatever game it was, that I actually am going to edit and upload one of the things. Like I went over the player match and had a whole thing from that. This might be the one time where it was a player match stat. I'm not even gonna name it a player match stat. I'll just have it with its own title or something, because it was that special, quote unquote, to me. Let's see here. They love fixing that shop, but they never fix the server. SMH. I mean, the only thing they put in the shop that's new, makes money. How does this make money? Hold on. The only thing here, Moth, I apologize, but the only thing here that would make money, the only thing here that would make any sort of money on here with these 5 things that are being showcased is Bardock's clothes, because you can't wear that in Xenoverse. Yes, they bought Golden Frieza. I had the points to get Golden Frieza because I knew that the season wasn't going to add much else. And then I knew for a fact that I would have TP tokens to spare. As you can see, I have over 2,000 of them. Because I was only doing it as a like a small showcase to see what he's capable of. I wasn't doing any mock battles, wasn't doing any actual rank matches. I just wanted to see what the person was capable of and how to counter it. But you look at the only other thing here that you don't get in Xenoverse is like keychains on your character, which could have been accessory. You know, they could have added more accessories, but decided not to. But this here, you can get in Xenoverse. This here, you can get in Xenoverse. Supreme Cook. You talking about Blair or something? What are you talking about? Oh. Okay, because if there's one thing that's not cooking right now is breakers. I was hoping it would. Let's see here. Let's see here. Like, when they make a mistake in the shop, like the line sometimes are wrong and the price is wrong, they're quick to fix it and let people know when it comes to that. Yeah, I know. For some reason they say, oh, you know, like the quotes were wrong, let me go ahead and fix that. But the game itself where me fighting 6 power keys, and then the camera gets locked because of it while I was fighting Goku Black. That didn't get fixed. I have literal visual proof of that happening. It's not like it's not like it just happens and all of a sudden I'm just pretty much talking to everybody with no proof. I freaking recorded that nonsense. It's showing me in one camera angle in a cave underwater. And the only reason why I even got out of that situation, was because the rate of blow that one area. I could have gotten out of that area if the game said that when you transform, you have your little animation where we got the like 2-second animation when everything starts flying because the camera angle changes. That didn't happen because they fixed that. And I feel like they only did it because they didn't want to add an animation for UI Goku. So they said let's just get rid of the animation for everybody. Okay. Let's see here. Wish you can still get rewards with friends and customs. I was hoping. You said easy to abuse. Like, I think that. Oh yeah, everything money. I mean, where you gonna get? I mean, like, here's the thing. Even if it wasn't infinite, like Zen glitches. Oh, TP. The battle pass. Look. The battle pass for the past 3 seasons have been trash. Everybody knows it. People getting TP tokens to buy what? They're gonna buy what? They're gonna buy some gloves that already exist in Xenoverse? You can go to Xenoverse and get those same gloves for free. Hey, what's up, Shu? But it's like False 400. A False 4. Man, this is not literally about to be freaking Xenoverse all over again. You see, all that not. Oh, don't Call of Duty play. Look, I have seen a couple people, even when I was playing like Black Ops 3, which that's when I played the most, which is why I mentioned that one the most. They were they were literally like play like they were level like 1,000. The only thing that they did, I think, was like just sit there and camp. That's not how you get there. Because me personally, even the length I even played that game, I still didn't get that particular rank. I got like, what was it, like prestige level. I think I actually got the last prestige, but I didn't get to level 1,000. Because in the end, it ain't really worth it. Again, I only bought the Videl and Great Sailwoman clothes because I had a Videl Survivor avatar back in Season 2 and 3. So yours is more sort of like a gimmick or something for a particular video. It's because some people will literally just spend and spend and spend to try to buy everything in the shop and use like only like 4 of those clothes. Me, when I buy stuff, it's usually for Zenny, because you know Zenny's much easier to come by, and they don't all and people look. Well, people bought Beerus's clothes because, yes, with actual money, because I don't know. They weren't raised right. The parents didn't like them or something, so they decided to cope like that or something. There are no skills that, like, again, it doesn't make any sense. Again, when people buy like stuff like Bardock's clothes or Goku Black's clothes because it actually looks better in this game, taking those universe, I understand that. When you're buying Beerus's clothes, when your character doesn't look nearly as like big, and it doesn't even look better or anything, then I have a legitimate concern How are you enjoying Skirk? I would enjoy her more if she actually worked in Spiral Abyss. Unfortunately, they put nothing but ice enemies in Chamber 1, or Phase 1, and then in the second half, they're literally putting in every other annoying enemy that flies around. But other than that, aside from that, everything else wise, I like, it's like playing a Skirk. I will give her probably a 9 out of 10. The only reason why it's not 10 or any higher is because, I mean, because it's like, that character is really good. She's incredibly fast, but she's limited to Frozen. And the thing is, it's like,
Thanks.
no, you don't want it to. Because it,
Someone help me. Thanks.
Cloran, you said Cloran carried to the other floors. Well, if you're on, well, here's the thing. If you are somehow miraculously on floor 12, God help you. That's all I'm gonna say. Because they are annoying. Because here's the thing. Like when I'm doing it, I already technically beaten it, but I'm trying to get all 9 stars. In doing that, trying to fight these enemies, all of them, in 3 minutes time. I said this at the beginning of the stream, but you weren't here for it. I said that the people, anybody who contributed to this version of Spiral Abyss, whether it's 1 person or 50 people, they should all be lined up for the firing squad. Like, I have never, here's the thing. Anytime I pick Arlecchino or Malika, Furina, I haven't tried Morlani yet. It's not gonna work anyway. And they're gonna like, and all those like don't get the job done. Like, I know for a fact it's annoying, and they're all built properly too. My Mocha can't one shot them. Well, see here. I never buy clothes in lines for real money. No, don't buy stuff like that for real money. Wait, you said what, Moss? Oh, okay, so it is. Oh, okay. How does this man know who I am? You know, actually, no, I know why. Because freaking, what's his... Look. Am I having fun? I mean... How am I going to put this? Denjide flew up towards me and Frieza was chasing him, and now he was chasing me. Then we have Spiral Abyss and Genshin Impact. This man is really as a back off. Blast, 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 blast. Actually throw a punch. You're playing like the beta version of Breakers right now. If you don't actually fight, you didn't even pick up the Dragon Balls because you have like 3 brain cells. And you're sharing them with... I'm about to say like he has 3 brain cells and he's sharing them with Zarbon because we're on the Dodoria, stupid. You know he ain't got no brain cells. He didn't even send him to fight me. He just started doing something with this. That's all he did with the square button. He was sitting there freaking like it's not. Look, the way he's playing, like that freaking square button is not gonna last much longer. I'm probably dead. Cause I know dang well ain't nobody gonna pick me up. Okay, you're wrong for that. Like again, see this. You see. Okay. See, it's a good thing that it's a good thing that none of your voices are shared. And I feel like they're only saying this type of stuff so they can justify them not sharing their voices because this is ridiculous. Let's see here. If I on Piccolo, that's the thing. He was spamming. Here's the thing. He literally thought that for those brief 5-6 seconds, he thought that he was Vegeta spamming them Ki Blast against Cell. That's who he thought he was. No, it ain't shared. Even if it was shared, I would have known it because somebody would have said something about it in the comments. I'm gonna say like freaking. Again, I would like to keep this channel. Thank you very much. Look at this. I don't have. First off, I don't have Frieza on the screen. And secondly, when he was on the screen, he wasn't spamming lines. He was spamming Ki Blast. It's different. Yeah, you can only imagine. Let's see here. One of the very few key volleys that actually worked by itself. Xenomorph with his finger shot. Okay. You finally bought the scam. If you're referring to look, if you are referring to Golden Frieza, which is a scam, I got him around the time he came out. Because I have more than enough TP tokens. Will you stop? Anyway, like it's like when I had I'm losing train of thought with these people here in chat, but it's like when he came out, I had enough TP tokens to spare and decided to purchase him to actually test him out in training to see what was different, quote unquote, about him. The only thing different is the fact that he has extra quotes and an active skill. That's it. I never once used him in an actual match. Hold on, I'm gonna just read it real quick or something. It's ridiculous. Let's see here. Let me explain why he did this. Yeah, it's just, like I said, I'm trying to find where they kind of Golden Frieza. Even so, it doesn't matter all the time because not everybody even gets to that particular version of Frieza. And I am not going to pick that version of of Frieza because I refuse to play as a Raider who's been here since the beta, and I have played as him and got level 100 since Season 1. When the game was actually, I guess, like as a survivor, you actually felt like you earned your wins back then. Now we got people who get now we got people who run passive skills where you get picked up and you're invincible for 5 seconds. We got people just doing a little pose and they can transform. We got Dragon Ball Diviner, which literally kills the use of Dragon, which literally gets rid of the point of fighting a radar. Which, by the way, there've been a couple of instances where I've seen people do Dragon Ball Diviner while I'm fighting Broly. Don't know what's wrong with them. Then we have stuff like pre-patch conscious control. Let's see here. They're gonna do the same for Black Frieza. I already told you, he better not be in this game. I refuse to let that happen. Even if it means I have to intervene myself, I'm not gonna let that happen. You will not be in this game. Like I refuse to let Black Frieza show up here in this game. Okay, what else is there on Discord? Let me see. How do you get rid of the buff effect around her? When I take pictures, she has the buff effect around her. Like, this person, like, does he have a frozen team or a weapon? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Oh look, it's Golden Frieza. Let's see here. I hope they add a Charlotte transfer in this game. They're not going to add that in this game. They don't even have Gotenks in this game. I doubt they're going to add Charlotte. There have been too many people that people wanted in this game that they didn't get around to doing. Baby is a character in this game. They don't have a transfer for him. Even if they did have Charlotte in this game, that trailer itself would be 10 seconds. It would be a 10-second trailer. Like the logos and everything, and when it's like Peggy's like 12 or Peggy 13 or something like that, like those particular things will be longer than the trailer itself. Yeah, it'll just be a picture of Charlotte. Moth. You can literally just post a picture of that on like Twitter or something. Because the last time they tried to do anything was with Golden Frieza, and they realized that this particular thing was so undercooked that they didn't even make it into a full-fledged like trailer or stream. And this person on the very left looks like a dead crayon, because he literally is dressed like a crayon, but he has a halo above his head. See here. Frieza says if you can't beat him, join him. You're talking about. Look, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna get into that.
Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
See, I see a literal string cheese. If you're referring to whatever that thing is supposed to be, yeah.
Suffice to say, I was tied up for a bit long. Thanks.
And the thing is, here's the thing. No one forced him to look like that. And on top of that, he's not even, like he couldn't even be bothered to think of a name for his character. His name was just Survivor. Talk about it. Yeah, again, like they're like no matter what they do, they're gonna pay for it. Looking at the comment, like a couple comments above, we were talking about they were just consume the product, whatever. You could literally have the next season roll around, season 9, and they say, "Oh, we're gonna have Super Baby 2 transfer," and that's it for season 9. Oh yeah, by the way, there's ranked. And people will purchase it. it'll be the one transfer that you actually have to go and like. No, like they would actually want you to do that little freaking summoning thing.
This won't be like before, and I won't be jealous.
I was about to say he might be the one guy you actually try to like pay for out of pocket, but after giving it some thought, they do that with a lot of the characters and transfers nowadays anyway, because people have literally spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars trying to get transfers that blow. Now, even when people I guess try to get like let's say for example, let's say like 17 or something. He was actually good in Season 2. He was balanced because Ki Blast sucked, but he was the best person to use because of his wider range.
I need to get out of here.
Then came the next season with knockback mirrors, and he became an absolute joke. So every time I see him nowadays, it's like, yes, he went back to being like he was useless. Yeah, it's Breaker's gambling. Yeah, it's Breaker's gambling. That's what it is. It may as well be like that one freaking trailer, but like freaking from like NBA freaking 2K20. It may as well be like that, where this person was getting so hyped, pretty much like doing nothing but casino-based stuff, pulling for, I guess, rare like basketball players. And that particular thing has so much negative feedback that they just that they literally freaking like they privated that video, I believe. Let's see here. Just when watching more of Pearl Quest 181, I think Time Space Hustle was harder. So after giving it some thought, there's no reason for me to buy the Diamond DLC. Again, like I said for the Diamond DLC, like the skills are cool. That's pretty much it, I guess.
I'm close.
This mirror is not seriously that close to me.
Oh, no.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Oh, wait a minute, the Crayon has it. The freaking Crayon has the Dragon Balls. We need to escape, we need to escape. I'm aware, man. I know we need to escape.
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar. That's a new power key. Place it now.
What?
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercising extreme caution if you're going to help them.
I'm pretty sure before that, I'm pretty sure before that his eyeballs escaped from his sockets, because there's no way that somebody would legitimately make their character look like a crayon.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what
And nothing else
danger
do it for
awaits
Vegeta.
before rushing in.
I apologize.
I hate how they're doing Diamond DLC in Kakarot. The whole thing won't be available until next year. Why are they doing that?
Please, if you believe you can.
That is a Xenoverse practice. Where they'll literally say, buy the season pass, and they'll wait about a good 3 years until they release the whole thing. Is he really doing this right now? I know you're loosely camping that body. Believe me, I was not born yesterday. I know how Frieza works.
Okay, stay calm.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger
Do you really?
before rushing in.
Cause he has the Dragon Balls.
Down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
No one even said. Yo, this is gonna be ETM. This is gonna be ETM match.
That was a close one.
Oh, never mind.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
He's like, just hope that the stream she's already doesn't screw up. Unfortunately, a little bit too late for that. Unless.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I made you a promise, didn't I? I said you would experience a dread like no other.
I had to literally somehow go all the way over here without getting killed. Just distract them long enough. That's.
Torture's no fun if I can't hear you scream.
No, I can't say it just yet. He's gonna send Zarbon Dory over here.
The startup system's under attack.
Somebody's probably over there spectating this thing, like asking themselves, why haven't I set this thing yet? Believe me, I would, but I'm not stupid.
Stop it.
I gotta wait.
But retreat.
Like, I go wait for him to go to A. I go wait for him to go to A.
No, this can't be real.
Come on, Sorbet.
Torture's no fun if I can't hear you scream.
I gotta wait for him to like leave. Wait a minute. Like, how far is he? This might be my chance, actually. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. He's right over there. Hey, other guy, you want to do something at least? Because I'm trying at least. Even though I know he was about to. I'm about to say, like, I'm over here to. I said, like, I didn't know Frieza was like left of me. That's the only thing I didn't. What is this guy doing? No, he's not doing a thing. He's not cooking anyone, Mom. He's undercooking everything, assuming he's even moving. He has to be disguised. I know he's disguised as the barrel somewhere. There's only one way Frieza can lose. The STM.
Torture's no fun if I can't hear you scream.
He's right there. Jesus Christ. What's this man doing?
Why won't you just die?
So let's keep pushing him. Don't come in hot. He's immortal. Why are you shooting key blasts at him?
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
I'm not gonna live this anyway. It don't even matter. No, in fact, I already know I'm dead. But I was like,
Okay, stay calm.
Please, if you believe you can defeat me, then...
shut up. Freaking Frieza. So,
This can't be real!
yeah, I freaking kicked your back or something.
I made you a promise, didn't I?
You didn't make me such thing, Frieza. What? I freaking care. Don't mind me, man. I'm just enjoying a couple of drinks right now.
This can't be real!
Because again, I was gonna blow it up.
This can't be real!
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Oh, never mind. Oh, he didn't blow it up. Here's the thing. He would have lost that one because he was getting real cocky. The other guy, all he had to do was punch him, and then I would have came in, and I also would have punched him, and he would have won. Like, and that would have been the end of it. When you use Zamasu, do you let him die to save civilians? Wait, you say do you let him die to save civilians? Like, oh, I just I just try to find whatever I can. If I do die, then so be it. It doesn't matter. It just gives the survivors less change. Let's see here. Can I join? Hold on. I'll just put the room key up there. One enhance anything you see. As Zamasu, yeah. Unfortunately, more often than not, when I did try to fight them, the only rare that yes, as Zamasu, Goku Black actually tried to run up on people and fight them. You know what they did? Instant rise, Draco spaceship. Because that's when that stupid nonsense existed. You don't see people do that a lot no more because, I mean, you will see a spaceship every so often, but you'll almost never see instant rise because somebody thought that it would be hilarious if they made the freaking cooldown. How long was it again? Freaking where was it? Just so I don't get it wrong. Yeah, 100 seconds. It used to be what, like 20 seconds or something like that? 25 seconds? Because somebody thought it, and that's the thing. Somebody, not somebody, yeah, they said, let's nerf, like they pretty much said, let's nerf the passive and active skills that won the survivors the majority of their matches. As said, when literal launches passive exists, and the freaking flying nimbus exists, but rather than keep that cooldown the same, they reduce it to like 20 seconds. Well, how on earth does this make sense? Look at this freaking nonsense. I'm freaking 20 seconds of flying nimbus. I'm like, and on top of that, it's super fast, so the rest have a hard time hitting you when you're in the thing anyway. I know, because I picked baby. Was the Jocko spaceship nerf justified the way they did it? Give me a second. Demon, what'd you say? Because Moth, what did he say? Oh, you're talking about Law from Tekken, never mind. Yeah, never mind, your hate's justified. I might say, like, again, every time I fought Law, he was laggy. If it was Tekken Revolution from years and years ago, he just spammed one kick and got punished for it. That's Law in a nutshell. Well, let's see here. I mean, like, they pretty much had it to where when you do a spaceship, like, it takes a little bit of time before it actually bolts off. You can literally use any other active skill to get away. Yeah, what's up, Kara? Power Unleashed used to be 50 seconds, I believe. No, I don't think it was 50 seconds. I think it was more than that. That's kind of broken if it's 50 seconds. Jockey, why you do this to yourself? I need a little bit of elaboration. Because, look, I'm doing this because again, Genshin Impact annoyed me. Xenoverse already annoyed me, and then most of the other games that I have are on the extended storage. And if I play those, for some reason, it's like all of a sudden be a random like error that occurs and I have to up and re-download the game. This is one of the few games that's in the system storage, so it's consistent, and that's why I'm here. No one, again, Demon, no one likes law players. Law players don't even like themselves. See here. What's it? Narrow range just annoys you. Well, it shouldn't have existed to begin with. Like the game was like when the game didn't have ranked, it was actually more chill. This is also when I was able to play with a lot of my friends until they decided to put that region lock thing in there. But like you said, way earlier, you said that the region lock, I guess they got rid of it, like the coast lock, but I haven't noticed it. I haven't noticed it because I've been running around it. Because, well, yeah, for one, a lot of people, because, well, there is that, and two, a lot of people are joining in like big groups, and then also it's just like too many people have been blocking other people, so it's like they'll play someone, say, no, I don't want to play that guy again, just block him. It's just, yeah. Oh no, I knew you were Frieza. I recognize the name. I was trying to I was gonna use the drag mode because I assumed you were at A, while my partner was. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was spraying graffiti or something, but he wasn't doing nothing. Let's see here, it's so bad it's not fighters. Where I smell like a blue whale. Oh, I've seen people in fighters. I've seen the way they play. I heard a lot of Bardock stories over there, which apparently seems to be an ongoing trend when it comes to Dragon Ball games. There's always something Bardock based that annoys people. Xenoverse here annoys people. In this game, he could be annoying because people use Rebellion Spear, especially if you get looped by that move while everybody's doing it. And then we have freaking what other game was it? Was he in was Bardock in Battle Z? Okay, so he wasn't broken in that game then. Okay. Okay. And then yep, and then when he inevitably comes out and Dragon Ball Gekisen Squadron, they're gonna make him a tank. He's gonna have Riot Javelin. He's gonna defeat everybody in like one key blast. Oh wow, that's something. Yeah, like Amy looking at her right eye on leaderboard. Again, no, again, like I said countless times before, Carrie, the leaderboard shouldn't exist in this thing. They literally, instead of actually fixing the game, they literally just put it to where they had this huge leaderboards just sitting there. They didn't think to add any other people that you saved throughout the story because it didn't add a new story. They wanted to put 2 leaderboards in there. Or actually, scratch that. I apologize. 1 leaderboard. The other one is just like for news and whatnot. I apologize. It's still stupid that they would add a like a separate thing. It could have easily have just been you pressing the start button and there being an additional leaderboards option so you could see like the rank when it comes to like your friends and randoms. No, they got a whole new board for that. Well, I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good night too, man. Let's see here. The block is still a problem. It is a problem. Like a glitchy camera map where you're underwater. Yes, like that too. We're literally 8 seasons in, and I'm sitting there picking up the 6th power key in a match against Goku Black, and then the camera gets glitched. Pretty much like, and again, like I said, if it wasn't for me being in the one area that he blew up while simultaneously having the passive skill that had me avoid getting blown up, I would have been stuck in that particular camera angle.
You're a big help.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
What transfer is annoying to deal with for you? Orange Piccolo. That's easy. I could tell, like Orange Piccolo, for sure. Now, if I'm gonna say season 2 or 3, it was probably Whis, because while I'm doing something, because while I'm fighting anybody else, all of a sudden I see him doing his little super attack, and I pretty much get like combos throughout that where everybody else is shooting key blasts at me. And the thing is, have I ever picked freaking Orange Piccolo in this game? I have, and I thought Amber looked really ugly as Orange Piccolo, which is one of like the 4 reasons why I dropped picking Orange Piccolo. The other one is just because I was annoyed playing as him as a raider, so I decided not to put anybody else through that nonsense. So I just picked other people. Where's Dragon Ball? Oh. 18 is fun to play. 18 is fun to play. Who got disconnected? Oh, he got disconnected somehow. Let me play that real quick. Is Gekisen Squadron gonna have trophies? Again, I have no clue, but I know it's gonna be free. Use Clayful still stomps. She does. She does in that game. It doesn't make any sense, but I want to see what happens when the full game comes out. She's still gonna be as broken. Because I already said it before, at the event to do add another tank, they're probably gonna add Kale in there. They're gonna have they'll probably have base Kale, You know, she'd probably be technical or something. Or, like I said, she'd be a tank. And then her transformation will pretty much be her going legendary and stuff. Where she pretty much had different nicknames lined up for somebody from an entirely different universe. Wait till you see Z Broly. Oh, freaking Z Broly. I guarantee you when he comes out, you're going to see him in the you will see him in the menu screen. And while you're waiting to find a match, you will hear him scream Kakarot every single time. Like, you're going to be hearing that until you find a match. Assuming you find a match. Probably the cameraman guy. His camera's soaked. I don't know what it was. All I know is that that particular match annoyed the heck out of me. Now, of course, what it didn't show you was, of course, hold on.
Okay, stay calm.
What's this? I'm too old for this.
Is this really doing this? Is this really doing the Swiffer strat? Where you just steal over one till you get beat up and you teleport? Because I assure you, right? Because I'm gonna say right now, that's not the best idea. What's big? I have no clue what he's doing. Just freaking, he should just go to Boo.
Thank you so much.
Here's the thing. The longer he's Popovich, the more time we have to find, like I was gonna say, we're gonna find Dragon Balls. We're gonna find civilians. And Yamu's only gonna do so much with somebody summoning for Shenron. Who are you fighting? Are you fighting Khalid? You're fighting. You are approaching a force you can't comprehend right now. The person is literally a level 2, or you level 1. Like, what's he doing? Like, is he... This Popovich is an idiot, and you're gonna get jumped for it. I say, like, I'm gonna go down there real quick.
Okay, stay calm.
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinra.
What is this crackpot doing? Like, bro, you look. This is not doing you any favors. Just go to Boo.
It shall be done. I will
Like, what you? Like, see, look, freaking even Yamu's getting comboed. This freaking boot player, like, I don't know, I guess, like, what was his thought process? All you had to do was leave. The only person that got quote-unquote defeated, if you wouldn't even call it that, was somebody who disconnected unwillingly. Z rank. You are a lie. You are not Z rank. You are not Z rank fighting like that. Okay, let's try this question again. What rank really are you? What rank are you really? I know it ain't Z2. E1. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that one. We'll go with E1. I've seen people in C ranks and D. It's like I've seen people in the C ranks as the Raider who's done much better. Let's see here. What was he new? No, he wasn't new. Level when it rank up. If you, I don't know about all that now. At least with AK Polisher, like he's like Z5 before he's doing all that. So he already knows for a fact that he has everything ready to be like in the mail for this particular season. Now let's see here. What did I miss? By the way, Spopovich's clothes are coming to Xenoverse 2 alongside Colonel Silver. Okay, I know for a fact you're lying. That'd be hilarious. Honestly. Ain't nobody gonna wear some black wrestling like what? Somebody gonna create a freaking Andre the Giant CAC or something? They're gonna have the freaking Hercule Afro when they fight me? Let's see here. Okay, my internet's be. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's better. Okay. You find that we should F1. He probably couldn't find one more civilian. I don't know. All he needed to do is, no, in fact, no. I was gonna say should I say Yanni, but he did, but then he got clapped. Most of the same C ranks do much better than people has to be people on alternate accounts. They probably are. Which me personally, I don't understand why somebody would make an alternate account just to play breakers. That's weird to me. That's weird behavior. Mom, why you say that? You think, yes, I know who you talk. I know, yeah, I know exactly where it came from, Molly. You said that. No, she's insulting some movie back in like the 1930s when she's the main character of this new. Like, if it wasn't for that movie, she wouldn't have a job in the first place. She's been more appreciative of that. Not you. Everybody was terrible. I didn't even watch the movie. I know for a fact it's terrible. Yeah, her. Let's see here. I think he was trying to do that one strat where you still level one. With all your dragon chains, go back and then go straight to Boo. Well, that's a really silly idea because we found the Dragon Balls as civilians, so he would have screwed himself over in that regard. If he was going to do that, then he may as well have just gotten to Majin Buu and wasted everybody's ki that way. Okay, Moth, again, I don't understand why they made that movie. I don't understand why they make a bunch of live-action Disney stuff to begin with. Moth, you know that, Moth, you knew that Snow White. Look, Moth, you knew that Snow White movie was going to be stupid. You know, you knew it was going to bomb. You knew it was gonna bomb. They couldn't literally CGI dwarves and change the whole plot. Like I knew it was gonna be. I already knew it was gonna be a colossal fail. So, but I'm about to say, like, again, I don't know if the movie was or is available right now, but when my niece asked me to, that she wanted to watch Snow White, she asked for the original. She didn't ask for the new one. She asked for the one from 1930. She's, no, she would actually have to be pretty. Oh. Well, that's different then. Let's see here. Let me scroll. Ooh. Did you get good modes from that win? I missed it. I think it was like slightly above. I think it was slightly above average actually. Oh yeah, yeah, that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and Moth were discussing the live action Snow White, which, man, I don't know why. I know the how, I just don't know the why. If I did try to, if I did try to deduce it, it would just be it would just be money. That probably be why. That's the only thing I can come up with. Didn't that movie like bomb or something like that? Let me ask you something.
You may have injured me, but there is no way pathetic ones like you could ever defeat
Here, okay,
me.
here we go. I'm looking up on Google right now. See here. It earned. It earned 205.6 million worldwide against a reported budget of 270 million, according to IMDb, making it one of Disney's worst performing live-action remakes, and well deserved too. Yes. It says one of. Of course, it says one of. They keep spewing this stuff out for some reason.
Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
You're ready to help?
Look.
Go slot it.
They either hate watched it or woke up from like cryo sleep and watched it.
Someone! Make some room, you're blocking the view.
No, I don't. No, I
You're a
don't.
big
I don't do
help.
it. I'm not gonna look. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna actively watch a movie to hate watch it. Okay.
I suppose I'll let
Which is
you
precisely
know.
why I'm not gonna watch that
There's
movie.
No sense wasting my time with a single speck of dust.
Keep saying it.
That's a new power.
I didn't get you singing. You say yourself. What's your question? Identify.
This is
Well,
a
I know-
first, to
well-
be sure. No one has ever been foolish enough to make
Well, of course I gotta pick up on that. Dragon Ball Evolution characters win. Oh my! Don't you freaking dare! Don't you look? Look that movie was so bad. Freaking James Marsden literally voiced he voiced Summersuit for free as an apology.
I must apologize for my attitude before.
That movie was a fail.
How surprising. That little attack of yours just now
Yeah, did-
actually managed to hurt.
You should watch the live action How to Train Your Dragon. That's the only live action movie that one of the live action movies that I actually heard was actually good, which surprises me.
Know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Great. You know what to do with that key.
You don't make them live action. It doesn't make any sense. No, and the thing is, and the thing is like for some movies don't need to be live action because some of them aren't even that old to begin with. You look at a movie like Moana or something, all of a sudden doing live action. The movie came out like a decade ago. It's not like it came out like a good 50 years ago.
It's how I greet all. You simpleton.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Moss. At least 3 of those songs are stuck in my head because my niece likes to watch that movie. That might be her. That might be one of her top 5 favorite movies. Look, Moth, it'd be better if I had to hear it every other day, Moth.
You end prematurely.
Hey, great. You found another power key. Use it quick.
I don't seem to know my own strength. It's rather difficult for me to control this much power. You seem painfully unaware. Did you think what I've shown you was the full extent of my power?
You should see.
You simpleton! You're clearly unaware that I've
What?
undergone a transformation.
You should see the one-shot Gordo special beam cannon build made by. You talking about one-shotting Gordo like in this game?
Transformation, my power increases quite
Come on,
considerably.
I mean, it's not hard to kill him. I remember way back then, people would just literally just use solar flare and the like super spirit bomb. I'm about to say, like, I even threw a spirit bomb at him. I think when I was like the penny CAC way back when.
How surprising.
The startup system for the super time machine.
Why is this Frieza emoting?
This is bad. Somebody's down.
Is hold on.
Extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Oh, Frieza has the last of the Dragon Balls. Because it. There's gotta be a sense of being somewhere. I'm gonna pick the guy up if I can.
Yes. I think I'll demonstrate to you just how truly terrifying my power is before I end your pitiful life. Oh, it's been quite some time, hasn't it?
I'm close.
Now, let's see, shall we?
Shoot, too late.
Now, let's see, shall we?
Frieza, buddy, you have more than one emote. You're welcome to try any of them.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what
Now, I implore you to say something else.
we're rushing in.
Instead of, oh my, it's been quite some time, hasn't it? Which, by the way, I know he's going to say it again. So go ahead. Oh yeah, by the way, go Dragon Balls.
Yes. I think I'll demonstrate to you just how truly terrifying my power is before I end your pitiful life.
Bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Okay, stay calm. That should do it.
I owe you.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. You've got all 7 Dragon Balls.
Be right there.
Wow, fake key blast, huh? No, go ahead and fight me yourself.
Okay, stay calm.
Is it gonna use the Dragon Balls?
On then.
Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
You know, Frieza, you're saying simpletons first, but you may have forgot something. The STM. So by all means be immortal. Because you're gonna be the first person that goes immortal as Golden Frieza and lose. Did you like that title? I mean, there's no escaping you. Like, you're not even gonna be alive. See, all he had to do was go back to the middle, because he was at least like 60% of the way blowing up the STM.
What is this?
But the guy got so full of himself, was invested in his own hype that he wound up getting killed in the end. No, he wasn't even immortal. He tried to fight somebody. No. He tried to fight somebody for the Dragon Balls. Wasted so much time emoting that he forgot about the STM and decided to blow up an area at the very end. Let's see here. Where the this person really? I'm trying to think. He really should have sent Zarbon Dori after me because he didn't want to actually throw hands with me. Let's see here. Unparalleled fusion. Saiyan savagery can one shot the Ginyu Force with special beam cannon. I don't doubt it. But I don't pick the Ginyu Force, so I'm not gonna have that happen to me either. See here. Well, as I said, Spufferfish and Colonel is coming to the Xenoverse and whatever else. Again, do you know why, if that is true, why that makes me mad? What have people been asking for since day one in the Xenoverse? Mark, I'll fight you in the Xenoverse, say it again. Let's don't about what we have with Spufferfish in that game. Let's say, like, people, well, at least earlier on, not exactly day one, but people have earlier on been asking for Bardock's clothes and Hit's clothes. They didn't ask for Spufferfich's clothes. As a matter of fact, while we're on the subject, why on earth would they give you Spufferfich's clothes, but then censor Spufferfish when you're creating the character? They censored the name Spufferfish, if I remember correctly. So why even have him with him clothes? Because that makes as much sense as anything else. It's... Let's see here. How do I rid of her passive? You can't... Well, you can't get rid of somebody's passive entirely. That's not how Genshin Impact works. Passive, she's crying. Try to change weapon later. Again, try somebody else's passive. Let's see here. His clothes. I'd even be fine with the version that doesn't have the lower body coat. Again, and the thing is, again, that could be a thing. They did that with Toa and Mira's clothes too.
Was that too much? I'm still getting used to this.
Oh god, not the ugly version of Golden Frieza. You could have chose the base color and I would have been cool with it. Instead you're going to show off your gold on gold Frieza. I mean, the only reason why I'm not going to say that's the worst thing I've ever seen with Frieza is because Golden Frieza with the silver head exists. That's the only thing keeping me from saying that. I gotta put no adult universe transfers in this game. Wait, which?
Then place them in the right spots.
You said grilled cheese? Yeah, yeah, precisely. Precisely. Grilled cheese, Golden Frieza. Now, the first time I think I ever saw that, what I was thinking of was like, it was like 4 cheeses. Like you get that from like, certain restaurants and stuff where you get like 4 cheese macaroni. Is what reminded me of the first time when I saw it. I'm just waiting for the day Breaker's models go to Xenoverse 2. Like second form Cell, second form Frieza. It won't, it's just a dream like Broly says. Now one could wish. And that's the other thing. When you said when you said that second form Cell being in Xenoverse 2, here's the thing. He is in Xenoverse 2. But he's only he's only there to promote breakers. He doesn't have any original moves. Why on earth would he have that? When did he do? When did he do that? Here's the thing. The only move I can see him having, especially as an evasive, like here's the thing. For an evasive, to probably give him angry shout because he complains too much, and then his special would be Champa's thing, where he does that loud roar. Because like I said before, the only thing that Semi-Perfect Cell did throughout the entirety of his existence was whine and complain despite having more power. That is like somebody who plays Xenoverse who buys mods and still complains after getting their behinds whipped by a non-modder. Someone who actually played the game and trained. Well, some do it, yes. I said, like, and I apologize to and I will apologize on the parents' behalf and how they wasted 18+ years on them doing that nonsense. I tried to get you on time. I apologize, man. But also using fake because I didn't think because I assumed that freeze was gonna lock on over here. Let me play that real quick and then read the comments I missed. No original moves, not even Big Bang Crash. That's the thing. They could have added Big Bang Crash. They could have added for this game to give him Kamehameha. And here's the other thing. You got to remind me if he did or not. Did Semi-Perfect Cell use Kamehameha? I know he used Gallic Gun. But why did they just give him what he actually did in the actual anime? He did that against Vegeta. It didn't work, obviously, because Vegeta. But it's like he did that. He also has Big Bang Crash. Alright, MVP Mecha Freeze didn't make it to Xenoverse Sword Breakers. They did. Honestly, you know what? Mecha Freezer could have been a preset. That again, like, they wouldn't give him too many other moves. I just feel like as I do Adam, I don't know.
Okay, stay calm.
He has 4 Dragon Balls on him.
Here I go.
Shoot. I was about to push the up button and start fighting a little longer. On the brush, we got supplies though. Let's see here. I hate when let's see here. I hate when modders complain about games just because they can mod. Cell use Big Bang Attack. Yeah. Cell could also use Spirit Bomb. Yeah, he. Yeah, like yeah, he. Yeah, but like, he can't use that.
You're good to go.
My dad. Yeah. I say, what are you doing? Do you just like seeing Envy bounce? Like, do you need do you need a GIF or something? How about you stop spamming the triangle button and actually do something? You gonna finish her off or something, or are you just gonna keep on doing this nonsense? Because, I mean, look, is it because I hit you as level 1? Is that it? see here, just like this. In Budokai 3 also, from Undead, Frieza gonna make a freeze after he's dead. Hey, I hate when Raiders do that. Again, I don't know why he was doing that. You're already golden. And you're literally doing it against somebody that's level 1. So what's the actual point? If somebody can find it, please let me know. And that's the other thing. It's not even like you're immortal. I shot you 3 times, if not twice. I know for a fact I got you twice, though. And then I kicked your back when I was level 1, what, like twice? Maybe that's why he's mad, because I was one of the few people that was actually putting up a fight against him, right, at like a lower level. Either that ticked him off, or I don't know. Well, it's like he was sitting there being a weirdo the entire time. I'm about to say, like, and I'm very sure him using telekinesis to pick Envy up and watching her bounce up and down on the roof is probably as much action as he's gonna get within the next decade. So.
It's not safe. This is scary.
And Frieza, don't be stupid. And what I mean by don't be stupid is don't lose to the STM. That's what I mean by it.
Please help.
Oh. Now I know what it is. It's like seeing the females bounce. Because with Dende it was instant.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's down! Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Wait, did you say you had easy combos active?
It's dangerous, so tread carefully.
I'm sorry. Okay, didn't
Here goes.
how you pick Hong and do easy how you pick easy combos?
Startup system's destroyed.
Like, no lie, he literally reminds me of that one guy that was in my inbox complaining that he lost despite having the easy mode thing active as Brian Fury from Tekken 7. That's what that reminds me of. You're gonna lose and lag with doing easy combos. But that's besides the point, because I mentioned him enough. You're actually gonna fight Orange Piccolo? Okay, go aside. He's just... Why? Frieza, like, fight or something. He's just trying to run away the entire time. Like, do something. Oh my god. He's actually trying to run away and try to fight. Like, just don't, yeah, like, do that. He's afraid of Orange Piccolo. When somebody actually tries to give you a decent fight, you run off. Is that it? Like, I wonder if I can actually find a sound effect of like this loud snoring noise. You see here. Well, Final Form Frieza is weaker than Orange Piccolo. He has access to discs, he has access to an evasive, he has access to Golden Frieza, and he can send Zarbon Dodoria. He has negative excuses. He is literally level 100 Z5, running away from freaking Ashura over here. Which I should have assumed he was a Z5, the way he was just spamming the triangle button, because I guess I don't know. Maybe he has some sort of animosity towards me or something for something I did way back when. Probably fought him before. Grab his way to. See. See. Let's see that. I gotta figure out what picture he's talking about there. How long you see here? How long you streaming? Well, if I was any smarter, I would have ended this thing a while ago. But that is what happens when you do play Breakers, though. No, I'm gonna be honest. At least season 8 Breakers. The guy on Genshin Discord. Yeah, because I didn't know what he was talking about. Well, what we're trying to see. I just found that you need to be top 500 in the festival for the UI Aura, but top 300 in Xbox, and top 100 in Switch and Stream. So nobody plays on the Switch, that's what I'm saying. No, Moth, I would not buy Xenoverse on the freaking Switch. I can only imagine doing that. All these games you can play on the Switch. You have about a good hundreds of Marios and Donkey Kongs you can play, and maybe some other Metroid game every other like 4 years or something. The last thing you're gonna do is say to yourself, "Oh, I want to freaking play and regrind Xenoverse 2." To be fair, the PlayStation is so far the more popular console right now when it comes to Xenoverse 2. And then we also have mods of actual substance, but it's not on the PlayStation. It's on PC. And I actually enjoy seeing. Yeah, if you can find, let me know then, I guess. I say like freaking, but it's like on the PC the mods are much better to look at, easier on the eyes. You go over to Xenoverse and you see people with like no face. Because here's the thing, mod, if you look at the mods in PC, it's like they're just better. You go to Xenoverse and you see what? You see a guy with white Super Saiyan 3 hair, no face, big eyes, running around with Darkness Mixer, Dragon Burn, and some other nonsense. We got giant mechas that can't fight for Jack so much, so they have to literally use anti-jockey presets in order to fight. And yeah, I'm talking about the one person, AJ Proka. No, actually, I'm gonna mention that this time around, because this man literally used Shield Barrier to get away from me as a giant mecha. And then we have what other mod was there? There was some other mod that annoys me. Let's see here, there's pretty much no point to play Raider once you get 100 Z5. There is no point. Just play as Survivor. And if you're as the thing is, if you are the Survivor role and you already have max rank Z5, play something else. There are plenty of games out there on the PlayStation that you can play. See here. They say the Switch 2 failed, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, yeah, wet moth. Yeah, what Mod said. Yeah, it's like the quality of the games as they go on, they decrease while they are while while they're also increasing the price. So you are paying more for less while they're also giving you games that don't give you too much. Like they're not too different from one another. I'm referring to Mario Kart at this point. But again, I'm trying to imagine being the one guy that pays $80+ for Mario Kart. If I were to ask somebody, is that game worth $80? More than likely, they'll probably say no.
As well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found
Switch
the
to
power
choice.
key.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Slot it.
Like, do they really think that the games are that good? Would it have to be $80?
Nothing
No one
personal.
is. Why are they
I'm just
entitled to
following my
pricing
orders.
a game like Donkey Kong at $80?
Hey, great. You found another power key. Use it quick.
Right? You know what? I'm pretty sure that I am 100% sure that there is a Nintendo Don't meme out there somewhere. That's what they're at right now.
Where am I? Thanks. Oh yeah! It's over.
Oh, this is there. I'm gonna check the comments just to take a look. I would be Mod. I would be mad too paying $80 for. Here's the thing. And the thing is, these $8 games. What makes it worse is that that's base game. That's not DLC. That's not season passes. That's not any other add-on. Like that's literally just the base game with it being $80. That's not including the cost of controllers and the other accessories for the for the Switch 2. Which is why I said it doesn't make sense for them to price it that high when they're giving you nothing. How many? You know what? As a matter of fact, let me just. How many games right now can you play on the Switch 2?
Great. You know what to do with that key. That's a new power key. Place it now.
If that's the case, they add us and just buy the Switch 1 and play the game on there.
You're going to help them.
Please, save me.
Yeah, I can tell they are. Let's see here. It says, no, they're gonna be the first ones on.
An ally needs your help. Just know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
A transformation is within parameters.
Yeah. Which is silly, but he's camping.
still have more fight in you?
See, saw that mess come. As a matter of fact, that shot was so far from me.
I owe you. Still have more fight in you? Resistance is futile.
Yep. Well, I guess I'm on the floor. I have to catch up on stuff I missed.
Access the startup system from the central area.
We've got
Just a
this.
little more to go, and you're done.
I guess I'm playing Fighters on Switch. I would never play Fighters on the Switch. See, oh, who is? Okay. If you picked up my drink, we need it back.
You okay?
Oblivious to the fact that some type of tool on the Switch was emulated from the GameCube version was lagging when playing online. Of course. Yeah, again, like, I was trying to. I was trying to make my way over there. Because for some reason, as you already noticed, it's like when you're Raider, when everybody else needs to be revived, they have the spaceship, they have the Saiyan pod, they have every active skill like underneath the sun to revive anybody. They have, it's a transmission. Again, when you are the survivor, nobody has any of that. That's the Dragon Ball stuff. Why is it way up there?
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
I'm close.
Are you kidding me, Trunks?
Wait, what?
Like,
Okay, stay calm.
No.
what was in there? Oh, they literally did that as soon as they knew this game knew I was gonna go over there and I was gonna freaking beat the stink off them, but no. It was better. Let's pop a console. Again, I'm gonna look at other comments after this. Pray that I don't find you, Magenta. Okay. I remember somebody coming in the fancy store online with it. Yeah.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemy
Yeah, how you feel? Emote me now. Okay, let me see what I missed. There's a couple things. First, the substitute failed. Nintendo fanboy simping. See here, not as much powerful console. Gamers. Nintendo backing up people using Afterpay. You need internet to play Switch 2. The same case as Xbox One on launch day. Total scam. Yeah, that's what I said. The Xbox One. Yep. That's why they're still paying for that. But and again, like it's like if people, I'm trying to think, like some people don't want to play like online stuff. Some people just want to play some offline like games and stuff, but like you said, they need internet to play it. So they can't even like download some of the games that they want to play. I remember someone commenting that Phantasy Star Online on the Sega Dreamcast was better than online than what I remember. Mario Kart World and most of the Switch 1 games. So no way, only one dead. Insane. If they were to sell you Cell Max line, that would be. I swear, they better not. They better not sell me more Cell Max lines in this game. Even if it's worth Zenny, even if it was worth 100 Zenny, that is 100 Zenny too much. Because not only does he just roar, he already starts off with 8 because they know he says nothing. They literally pulled all of his lines from Xenoverse and called it a day. Let's see here. Come on, hop off. Oh, okay, hop off. Okay, all right. Again, after these particular matches, like I said, I don't feel like being a narrator. I really don't, because, like I said, I am priority 5, and at the event I do play as the narrator, I know what kind of match I'm gonna have before it even starts. I know it's gonna be Dark Future. I know I'm gonna fight for Z ranks. I know 2 people are gonna be wearing little cat ears and cat paws and also doing that stupid taunt emote. One person might bow out of like respect or something like that. He might be the only good person on the team. And then everybody else is gonna run like Immortal Champion and that one, what's that thing called? That one Frieza active skill where you in a partner transform. Everybody's gonna have it. Now, this happens like 90% of my matches as baby nowadays. Now, let me see what else is there on the... Just go real quick. Oh, so hold on, let me see this real quick. It's already bad they sell us Broly grunts and not a single word. Plus no point in giving us lines for Dragon Ball Luigi. And when I look at that, they should not sell you that. He should also be like Cell Max, whereas you don't pay for any of it all. And for people who did pay for it, I feel like they should get refunded. The TP tokens and the Zenny. Now, as I said, it would have been better if they gave lines and if they gave the Raider spot to Z Broly, not Super Broly. And as I said before, I don't mind Super Broly being in this game. But I think Z Broly would have fit much more with... Well, I'm about to mute you, freaking Bio Broly. What would he do? That no, I'm actually curious. What would Bio Broly do? Exactly. it also exactly. Let's see here. Cat ear slash paws looking like a bootleg Yuriko the Half Beast. That's from Bloody Roar, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, I remember you. I created you already. I don't recognize that name. I created her in Soul Calibur 5, actually. This is when somebody was requesting a bunch of Bloody Roar 4 characters. Yeah, I seen his quote-unquote smooth talk. He'll follow me around with that stupid outfit of his. I had to make a whole... I had to make some unnecessary first ascendant video of some dude walking around following me the entire time. There were so many other people in Albion, but this guy said, "Oh, I had to make freaking Serena my main target." There was like other Serenas walking around. But aside from that, let me see here. I'll try to detail so it'll look better. Now we gotta go to colors. It looks fine. Again, with his it's a little easier with the digital because he can erase as he pleases and color with anything he wants. If I mess up on the pen or color pencil or something like that, that's pretty much it. Trunks Heat Dome, really good on the defense phase. Oh no, I'm aware of that. But so like in the defense phase, when I'm ready, everybody uses that Bancho fan, and they always use Bancho fan. I think it's Justice Rush from Videl. They also use the Shining Slash from him. From Trunks. And then they use Rebellion Spear from Bardock. I see that every time. Okay. Did you see the Super Itachi talk crap about Sparking Zero Charlotte? I am not the least bit surprised. And besides, don't worry about his opinion, it's irrelevant, no matter what it is. Yeah, that's like it's a freaking pedo, so obviously I'm not going to listen to the opinion of something like that. I'm also refusing to listen to the opinion of an habitual rage quitter. So he could hate on the game all he wants. All he's going to do is complain about it. He's going to go to the universe. He's going to fight 2 low-level people and beat them. And feel good about himself. And he's going to fight 1 person that knows what they're doing. He's going to rage quit again. That's always going to happen. Super Itachi secretly loves Sparking Zero because there's no punishment for quitters like him. Well, that's what some people thought about more. Yeah, that might be the reason, because he's not good at it. He probably, you know what, as a matter of fact, like, who would he even mean? Because I'm very sure he would use like all the meta characters and fail with them. Yeah, Ford Vegeta. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that. That's what he does. That's precisely what he does. Well, it's unfortunate. Yeah, because he really thinks that everybody's going to look at his wins and thinks that him winning 9,999 times in a row is legitimate. Like, no. You know what, if that is the case, again, there should at least be a win streak on the bottom of the screen, or by the name or something, so you know that they're on a roll. Which, again, is not going to happen for him, because he has a red name. Again, I feel like it should be, if you rage quit too much, like this game, it locks you out of PvP for a while. Or, what happens is that you get banned. They did that with Mortal Kombat. Freaking, that's what happened to LTG or whatever. Like, he assumed that a bunch of trolls or something like flagged him or something. Like, no, like, it says sending results when you rage quit, and that happened like hundreds of times. He just want to take an account. He just don't want to take an accountability of it, which is precisely why he got freaking banned from that game, and now he's back on freaking like Street Fighter 5 and stuff. Let's see here. He thrives in being negative. Of course he does. That's how most of his universe videos get noticed, is with being negative. See here. Super Itachi also glazes the universe too, but even the community despises him. Well, of course, it's a Super Itachi. It's not hard to dislike him. Let's see here. Dude's a super gooner too. If he brings up Sasha one more time. Here's the thing. I don't exactly know who that actually is because I don't watch his stuff. I only see the titles, roll my eyes, and move on. So who is that? Because I'm assuming you know. Oh, Fasha.
Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key.
I thought that was like a.
That's a new power
I thought that was like an X or something. Wait a minute, no, it couldn't be. He ain't got no game. Thought about it. Well, that's precisely again, well, that's precisely why I went back on my word, because I would assume that he actually walked up to a woman and spoke to him without freaking out. Oh wow, that's something. Probably, you know, he probably would too. Who did that? I know it wasn't Cell because he ain't got that move. That was a Gallagher gun sound. Let's see here. The Super Touch needs somebody to glaze him, so he glazes the universe too. Again, it's weird to me. You know what? That's probably. Oh, gosh, shoot! Don't bring it! Don't bring him into. Oh my God, I'm dead. Let's see here. Would it make sense for them to add a wall run skill? We already have run hopping. If you just started walking on walls like you're Ratchet and Clank, it would completely defeat the purpose of that. Those freaking anti-gravity boots. They were good.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
The one of my pictures is actually deadlocked. That's the PlayStation 2 game. Yeah, like it's pretty much. No, like it's like you, like your friends. It's like he's pretty much forced to take part in this like gladiator this. It's like gladiator competition. And then the promoter of it, he's trying to make you look back every 2 seconds. Yeah, right. So like, and he was doing everything for ratings. want to be a hero. What are you talking about? He don't want to be a hero. He knows he's a scumbag. He eyes of the pub. He can't be a hero to eyes of the public. He had it rigged to where a plane was gonna blow up. He was going. He was how. He was not. He was ready to blow up a planet, and then Ratchet would have to like save him in time. Otherwise, it could be like their last episode ever. A warrior like Naruto. Yeah, freaking, freaking NFL Street 2 or something.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's over. I could jump into the explosion if I wanted to, it'd still be over.
I owe you.
Here. You know, somebody told me that Jaro and Android 19 are good choices for the Raider. They can reduce your dragon change and add them to that to evolve quickly. You see, what you did was actually you actually thought of something interesting. So they're not. So that's not going to be in Breakers. I'm sorry. It's like, but again, like them stealing energy or just them being in the game as a general would actually. There is no way that Bronze has traveled. That is that's a lie. That's a lie. I would have slightly bought it if it was silver. Slightly bought it, not bronze. Let's see here. I would love for them to make a few like skill and create 2 portals to teleport to. That is going to be everybody's go-to if they man this game, and I'm going to tell you why. They will literally have all 7 Dragon Balls. They will put a teleporter near one of the Dragon Ball pedestals, and then go to another one. So if the Reddit goes over there or tries to blow them up, that like that area, they'll just teleport, and then use the other Dragon Ball pedestal, and like instantly. Which, funny enough, I think I thought about that particular concept. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Like, I just stayed where I wasn't right. And that right there is precisely why I can't rank up any, is because they give me medals like that and I don't rank up at all. But then I would get a really bad match. Bronze searching. Isn't that, I could have swore that was a thing. No, that's the thing. Like, the game will just make up medals. It'll say something like silver congratulations. What's it talking about? Bronze medal. It's just a mandatory. It's just a mandatory bronze medal. A participation. See here, I'm gonna head out. I don't know if we'll be back in the chat before the stream ends. Okay. Fast queue this time? Yeah.
supplies.
I just noticed something. I might jinx it though.
Find the power keys.
I haven't heard a single flying Nimbus throughout this whole stream.
Thanks.
No, because that's when it happens. Well, because the very second I play Baby, all of a sudden I'm gonna hear Jocko and his whippy voice. I'm not gonna do an impression of it. It would involve my voice to crack. Don't say loud. I'm not gonna have that right now. What the? Oh, shoot! Freaking Dodoria. What am I doing? He has a scouter. I know you're still up there.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
If only that was an, if only that, if only that was an achievement against an impact. Which, by the way, that game right now, that's Battle of the Abyss. I feel like after completing this Battle of the Abyss, they should give you a free 5-star of your choice. They should give you 4 5 stars of your choice, weapon or character.
You found another power key. Use it quick.
It don't make no sense how evil this Battle of the Abyss is, but I already did up and discussed that already.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Genshin has no petty? I don't get it.
That'd be nice.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
I had to go over to B without getting spotted. It's just a little easier said than done when he's bringing out Dodoria. If you get shafted so many times, you're away with petty. Oh, you mean pity? No, Genshin Impact doesn't have a pity system, if that's what you're asking me. Breakers doesn't have a pity system. Breakers makes it a sole mission to try to cheat you. The game is pretty much just saying empty your wallets for me. That would be Breakers do something nice for people.
I'm close.
Great.
Wait, what?
Ally down. If you intend to rescue him, watch out for enemies.
Good.
Okay, stay
I kept on getting down. My contribution was that power key. Bulma's bike? Is that full speed Bulma's bike? That better not be full speed.
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if
Yeah, I know he's coming too. Yeah, I thought so.
an ally needs your help.
He's still shooting. The guy was already dead.
They all rushing in.
But yeah, like I said earlier, this is the kind of matches I get after getting into a match where I don't rank up any. I'm trying to think though. Like, how much would this game have changed? How much less would people have spent if this game actually had an actual pity system? Because again, like I said with Genshin Impact, it's like every like 90 pulls was hard pity. Yeah, if you just unlocked it and just upgraded them like throughout, to be different too. Yeah, not exactly their best move. Yeah. Like again, like if this game was free, then it wouldn't have mattered. I wouldn't have cared, or actually, I would have cared, but I would have cared a little less. But it's just like, yeah, free games have pity. Like this game, you'll try to say let's say you try to get like Gold Frieza. Like this game will give you Saiyan Pa Vegeta, it'll give you Super Saiyan Trunks, Base Bardock, Blue Goku, literally everybody that isn't Frieza based. Like they will make it their like sole mission to make sure that you don't get that particular transfer or active or passive skill that you're trying to get. They've already proved it with me when it came to instant transmission. I didn't get the move until I was completely like annoyed and done with the move. And that's when they decided to give me it. So I'm assuming 2 seasons from now, assuming it lasts that long, the game's gonna wind up giving me Memories of Battle by then, where it'll likely get nerfed again or something. Because the game doesn't know how to actually balance anything. See here, on console, this game is $5. Let's see here. If that's what pity is, then the only pity in Genshin is for the weapon banner. The weapon banner is 80 pulls. The character, the standard banner and the character banners are 90 pulls. But again, that's guaranteed 5-star. When I got Skirk, that was 2 10 pulls in, after getting Chi-Chi for the 6th time. So now she's at Constellation 5. Like no lie, like it was on stream. I literally like they tried to give me a different Ice Sword character. I can only imagine picking someone like Chi-Chi, trying to fight this version of Spiral Abyss. Here's the thing, you could do that if you're crazy but need a healer, but you're not going to do much with her. So basically, it is a race to see. So basically, it is a race to see who gets to C6 first. If it's Jean or Chi-Chi. I used to meet him on D-Look, but he hasn't shown up. But he hasn't shown up recently. Again, the only person I would want to show up character-wise as like standard banner is either Dea or Mizuki. Mizuki is because I don't have her. Dea is because I need to build her like that. Like, she deserves it. You could, wait, are you asking like, wait, so you know how he got it already or no? I'm assuming you can always ask him. Again, assuming he actually did. Again, assuming he sees the text, you can probably ask him or something how he got that medal. I guarantee he's probably like. Oh, never mind. There is that too. You know what? Actually, that reminds me. Thank you for reminding me, Mark. That's what I've got to tell you about the First Ascendant. The game on the PlayStation 4. It said there was an update available, so it passed. Why would they have an update available if you can't play it on the 4 no more? Shouldn't have updated at all then. So what? It's like almost. So what's like a gigabyte or two worth of data just so they could send some text? I think there was a little more to it than that. Frog game. No. Yeah, I know somebody else. I'm just trying to figure out what frog game to talk about. Because there's very few frog games that I can think of. Okay. See here. So friends can be in lobbies in Xenoverse, but not in Breakers. Look, I don't know. I mean, to be fair though, there was a period of time where trying to find a match in Xenoverse was near impossible. And yeah, like when it actually broke matchmaking, like it was around that time. So they're always finding something to screw up for some reason. Maybe it's just a hobby of theirs. Maybe that's what it is. Is there frozen cues? Yeah, now the game is starting to act like Breakers. Because earlier it actually did have light success finding matches. This is actually looking like how it usually does, trying to find matches. I'm not looking for a Raider match right now, man. Because again, I'm priority 5, so it's near guaranteed I'm gonna be the Raider for that match, and I'm gonna be fighting a pre-made team as per usual. This happens all the time. Like, and the thing is, every time I see them, I freaking have to just roll my eyes and just go with it. But I feel like one of these days I'm gonna roll my eyes so hard they're gonna fall out of my sockets. Because it's irritating trying to fight them. Because while we have some matches where people actually do play for fun and try to get the most out of it, the rest of it is any match like pretty much any match that I'm in as a Raider. There is none of that. I feel like I have a better shot at playing Xenoverse and finding a cooler player that I actually like fighting. Of course, it's impossible. Only spam one combo. Yeah, like while because someone tends to be while someone tends to be one of the safest characters in the game. Okay, I have to use pen on the rest of this particular drawing, and there's gonna be a couple of and things that I'm like. There is some other drawings I'm working on as well. I feel like I'm only gonna be able to get, I think, 2 if not 3 of the drawings uploaded on YouTube and/or Discord. The rest of them I'll probably still work on. I don't need to get drawing done specifically for this day, I could literally do them at any given point. Let's see here. Godot froze the cues. I think it's done that on purpose. Happens to me all the time. This happening with the cues better not be on purpose. I'm pretty sure, like I said before, it's probably just a bunch of pre-made groups joining. So while I'm trying to find individual people, other people are trying to find, like, I guess like one raider. Because people do join in groups of 6 and 7. I've been invited a couple times before. Whereas people will invite me to breakers and it's just like group of pre-mades. And I don't always join them. I would say that I could only count with one hand how many times I've actually joined a particular room. Yeah, apologies for lack of commentary right now. Not much to talk about while I'm just getting some drawings done at the same time. We're at 6 at 8 now? Okay. That's better than the 4 day from earlier. I was hoping that I'd find a match real soon. Oh. Did the comments actually like update or something? Because those are duplicates. We need a Dragon Ball RPG like Fusions. What do you draw with? I use what I do when I draw, I use mechanical pencil. After I do that and I have to do it lightly, I go over the entire thing in pen, depending on at least what kind of texture the drawing is supposed to be. So if it's something like fur, then I won't use the pen for it. I'll just use like a black colored pencil since it's lighter. And I don't want everything to look too flat. But I use a mechanical pencil, then like a black ink pen, then I use colored pencil to finish it. Again, there are other drawings that that you can actually see in the community post from some time ago, while the other ones are just on Discord. Which, if I'm gonna be honest, I haven't actually drawn. Well, not actually drawn. I haven't really uploaded anything drawing-wise to Discord in some time. And the thing is, I already have a couple of ideas as to what I want to do, because I actually do have some of them, like, I guess like halfway done in pencil. Just need to actually go back to them and finalize them, and then pretty much use like colors with it. Did you draw that baby manga on your thumbnail for your baby video? Wait, what baby manga? Oh, that one. No, no. If you're talking about baby saying nah, I'd win. No, I just found that one on Google. The only time I think I've drawn baby was a joke picture with Envy holding him by the head like how Vegeta did Goku Black. See here. You noticed all the Z fighters have all the same faces, just different hair and skin. Oh no, I knew that when somebody, I forget what video it was, but they were showing like some sort of. They showed something whereas like you saw like on Tien had the same faces like Goku and stuff. Like it was pretty much yeah, it was just Star stuff pretty much like. I mean, people looked a little bit, I guess, different. Like people had the well that, and there was some differentiations in the original Dragon Ball, but like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. That's when not everybody had the same facial structure. Well, I mean, like, I guess this means for like adults. And again, like like most things, well, because again, most things like characters that are smaller will have like bigger eyes and stuff, while more adults will have like the squinted eyes. And with Vegeta, I think is slightly different, but with again, if you look at someone like Goku or Tien, or there was somebody else I'm thinking of. It's like, who else was I thinking of? Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. With like there's a picture on Reddit, whereas they drew like one face, no ears, no hair, and then they did side by side. As you see, Trunks pretty much have the same face. Gohan, Cooler, Tapion, Vegito, Hit, Piccolo, Vegeta, Perfect Cell, Moro. Like, hold on. I'm actually gonna send it to you real quick. Hold on. Yes, it is. Yes, that's what you see here. You'll be on Reddit. There's people that are still back crazy. Well, here's the thing. I just went over to Google and I just pretty much typed up like DBZ, like same face syndrome. And one of the first few images I saw had a link to Reddit. So. But yeah, me on Reddit, I don't usually go to Reddit to respond to people's comments or anything. I just pretty much find pictures. Let's find pictures and memes, pretty much. The last thing I want to do is get into some verbal altercation on freaking Reddit. Yeah, yeah. So basically, if I were to create a CAC, I would have to have their faces similar. That, like, yeah, like male one similar to that base, to the base face. Yeah. Yeah, like, I didn't know where to send it. I didn't want to put it in the meme, so I just put it in the Dragon Ball folder with that picture, so others can, I guess, give the 2 cents on it or something. Of course, no. This is exactly the same. Of course, Bardock's supposed to say was cook. That's just, I guess that's just usually how Saiyans are, with the exception of, I guess, Paragus and Broly. Yeah, but that makes me the question of why Turles looks the way he does. Yeah, that's what he said. He was just like, oh, you know, I'm a low-class warrior like you. I was like, well. So we got a bunch of Barks running around there. Yeah, just like a bunch of Gokus running around there. Let's see here. Let's go somewhere into Dragon Ball the Breakers. I've seen that meme a couple of times. That may work. That actually might be working for Breakers at this time, because I've been waiting for at least 20 minutes now trying to find a match. I think based on the, I guess with the amount of time I'm waiting, I might have to only do like one more match, assuming I even find one. Cause I've seen that meme with I think the most recent meme I think I saw where it said let's fight somewhere empty. I think it was the Snow White Theater. There was some other place with a theater that, as well with that one. Actually, no, actually, I wanted to see something. Let me type up the lowest grossing movie of all time, actually. I want to see something. We'll talk about Let's Go Someplace Empty. Okay. Jesus Christ, that is depressing. Yes, so the lowest grossing movie in American cinema history is Zizek's Road, which grossed only $30 in its opening weekend. Due to its limited release, a portion of the $30 was refunded, resulting in a final domestic gross of $20. Tell you what, I'm gonna give this one more shot. If it ends in an error again, I'm gonna just call it. Either that or the game just really wants me to be Raider and won't let me find a match until I play as Raider. But I know for a fact it's gonna be depressing. Because for one, I've already told you exactly what's gonna happen. And it doesn't help the fact that it's later during the day. It's later at night. And the thing is, like, the later you play the game or any Dragon Ball title, the worse it gets. When let's see here. When the Japanese players get up and play, it messes up the server in the West. Happens to me every morning. Huh. I mean, for me, it's pretty much average, like, throughout. I don't really notice a difference. And again, I apologize for putting everybody through this when it comes to matchmaking, but I have no control over that. So like I said, if this game ends in another network error, I will just close it. I'll probably get my little outro and then probably just... what do I do? Now, there's still stuff to do in Share Factory, but also I still have yet to complete the thing for Genshin Impact. And then there's the drawings I haven't done yet. You know what, I may as well try it. The freaking Raider Q. I didn't feel like it, but I want to see something. I want to see how. I want to see. Look, because I've been waiting at least 25 minutes to try to find a match. I want to see what happens at the event I become Raider. Is it going to be like 10 seconds? Because that's what the Christ of it is. That means everybody is waiting in pre-made teams. So I'm going to give this about approximately 3 minutes. I guarantee I'm gonna find a match between them. Actually, I'll give it 5 minutes. Not 3. I'll give it 5 minutes. If I can't find a match by then, or if it ends in an error, I'll just close it. So I'm pretty sure everybody was waiting for this day to happen. So I'm pretty sure a bunch of pre-mates are gathering right now to see who can match with me first. And seeing as how I jumped from 5 out of 8, I guarantee you. If we can find a match in like a minute. I knew the game wanted me to be Raiders. So how many Z ranks are there? I knew it was gonna. I knew I was gonna be able to find a match this way. So, like I said, how frustrated can this be? Because the last I checked, all my matches recently, like the past 3-4 matches, it was like A ranks and B ranks and stuff. So how many Z ranks are here? Okay. All right, let's get this. Yeah, I decided to be Raider after being impatient and wait. We got a guy named Team Raider. Auto balance, please. I mean, to be fair, this is probably the most balanced match I think I've seen. The only letter that isn't here is A rank. We have the S ranks, we have the Z ranks, and we have the lower ranks. So I just have to hope that we're able to see this to the end, win or loss. And on top of that, this is, I think, the first baby of the stream. I'm the only person who's picked baby this entire stream. Everybody else picked Cell and Frieza. You said Team Raider's a traitor. I think, well, we will see. So everybody's waving. Alright, let's see what happens. The only thing I have to do is just make sure I get out of a win early. Again, I don't need to be grade 8 to win the match. I won the match level 2 a lot. I also lost a lot. But that's...
Please help me.
I know somebody's floating around in Nimbus too. I know someone is. See Poir. He thinks he's slick. The guy's like a hawk. Where is he? Like I locked on but didn't. Oh. In the building? Like again, I heard the lockout symbol, but I don't. There you are. Yeah, I figured that's make it easy for me if I'm blowing up buildings or whatnot. See, this is precisely why I don't do that. When you fight, baby, don't start shooting at random buildings.
You're mine.
I can get the other civilian, but this person's first. I need to eliminate these guys pronto. Okay.
Misery. Right now. Welcome to my new generation of the Tuffle race. So, there are still some of you remaining? How unfortunate. I'm going to make you disappear right here. Welcome to my new generation of the Tuffle race. Aha! Have you now?
There's gotta be a radar somewhere. I already know where the guy is. I have power key radar. An actual radar of substance. Well, there's one Nimbus. Oh.
Before you die, allow me to show you the fully evolved Tuffle is truly.
So I'm actually doing decent this time around. Which means something bad's gonna happen.
I'll make you regret that you survived. Yosara!
No, you don't. Now, where'd you go? Yeah. I'm trying to think which one. The deal probably like actually.
eradicate each and every one of you pathetic ants!
Welcome back.
Revenge that
So I caved, as you can see. I picked Raider. I couldn't find any survival matches, and I found this one within like a single minute. So.
Let's do this! Rejoice, you will now be reborn as a couple!
Over there. There's still a civilian to find. Where's the icon? Can't find them. But it don't matter. They'll turn up. They'll turn up soon. Because again, all I gotta do is just find the one civilian. And there it is.
Baby, my lord, accept this.
So the match is officially over. Believe me, I could have shot him at any given point. What the? Baby, what are you doing?
Here comes a pain! Come on!
Where's this person and Nimbus running around? It took 2 people to fight that tough one. Who shot that at me? Oh, you. No, I lucked out finding that last civilian, I see. And that ranks me up to S3 with the Raider. Because again, like I said, I actually would have been higher ranked with the Raider if I actually consistently played as him. I just neglected to. Okay. Because I don't want to spend an additional 30-40 minutes trying to find a match, I'm probably going to end it right here. Maybe he doesn't move his mouth to speak. That's not anime accurate. No, he does that. Super Saiyan 4 Goku even questioned it as to why, as to how Baby was talking with his mouth closed. Yeah, it's pretty much telepathy, pretty much. I'm bad. I need to be here for 2 minutes straight. Okay. So like I said, I'm gonna end it right here. There's not much to. I can't really summon for anybody. I'm gonna check how much tickets I have though. No, but that's the thing. There are no other next chances coming out, and I have 8. I have 11 season 8 tickets, but they're useless because I already have the new Golden Frieza stuff. And then this one, Godlike Speed, is the one I need, but I need a particular ticket for that one, which the game hasn't given out yet. And then there's this one I can use. I could try to go for Dragon Fist. Like, should I do that? Should I go for Dragon Fist? Yeah, let's try that then. Let's go for Dragon Fist. Assuming the game decides to give me that, which is very unlikely, but we'll see. I'll entertain it. Yeah, okay, so as I thought, it's all duplicates. Okay, now I'm officially done. Actually, hold on. Okay, so they're all officially duplicates. So with that, I will officially end it at, I guess, 3 times saying it. I appreciate everybody for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to click the Discord link, and I will see you guys the next time I decide to pre-record or stream something. And with that, at least in my time zone, have a good official first day of summer.